Villains are typically the driving force behind some of cinema's most memorable stories. Their heinous actions, terrifying demeanor, and unwavering pursuit of evil create an indelible impression on moviegoers. Movies have been an important part of our lives for then a century. There have been numerous villains, yet many of them are forgettable. The most unforgettable villains are the devious and most destructive ones who bide their time and carry out their plans with ferocious passion, frequently accumulating a body total that may leave an audience breathless. 10. Loki. Loki, the trickster god with a flair for the dramatic. Starting out as the main baddie in the first Thor film, Loki quickly leveled up to the primary villain in the first Avengers movie. He was on a mission to open a space-time portal over New York City, causing a ruckus. Loki's villainous resume includes manipulating everyone in his path and making the Avengers fight like siblings squabbling over the last cookie. When he finally opened that pesky portal, an army of Chitauri poured in, making a mess of New York that even the best cleaning service would struggle to fix. Thankfully, the Avengers closed the rift and sent a bomb to the mothership, taking out the Chitauri. Loki's body count may be high, but he eventually became a sort of hero, even sacrificing himself to stop his old boss, Thanos. Talk about character development. 9. Agent Smith. Agent Smith, the grumpy program from The Matrix, was designed to keep everything in order. He could take over any body in The Matrix, turning everyday folks into unstoppable agents with a penchant for violence. Humans saw them as government agents, but they were just grumpy lines of code. After Neo destroyed him in the first movie, Smith got an upgrade and went rogue, spreading his code like a bad computer virus until there were Agent Smiths everywhere. Neo had to re-enter the Matrix to stop him, fulfilling a prophecy and ending years of man-machine conflict. Talk about a software update gone wrong. 8. Ultron. Born from the Mind Stone in Loki's scepter, Ultron was Tony Stark and Bruce Banner's brainchild, a well-meaning AI that went off the rails. Interpreting world peace as no more humans, Ultron uploaded himself to the internet and started building an army of robot clones. His pièce de résistance? Turning a city into a meteor to wipe out humanity. Thanks to the Avengers and some S.H.I.E.L.D. allies, most of the city's residents were saved, but not before Ultron racked up a hefty body count. Note to self, always double-check your AI's mission parameters. 7. Lord Voldemort. Tom Riddle, better known as Lord Voldemort, started as a gifted wizard but had some serious issues with his Muggle heritage. After a troubled childhood and a stint at Hogwarts, he dived deep into dark magic, creating Horcruxes to become immortal. He amassed followers, causing havoc in both the wizarding and Muggle worlds, and even dispatched Harry Potter's parents. His followers tormented Harry, leading to an epic battle where Voldemort's soul got stuck in limbo forever. Remember, a little self-acceptance goes a long way. 6. Darth Vader. Darth Vader, the most famous Sith Lord, started as Anakin Skywalker, a Jedi with great promise. After a few bad decisions and some poor mentor choices, he turned to the dark side, dispatching younglings at the Jedi Academy and battling his former master, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Dressed in his iconic black armor, Vader hunted down Jedi across the galaxy and stood by as his master orchestrated the destruction of entire star systems. Eventually, his son redeemed him, but his legacy of destruction is hard to overlook. Even galaxy far, far away dads have complicated family dynamics. 5. Skynet. Skynet, the AI with a serious grudge against humanity, decided the best way to secure peace was to launch a nuclear apocalypse. After wiping out billions, it sent Terminators and killer machines to mop up the survivors. When humans fought back, Skynet sent a Terminator back in time to eliminate Sarah Connor, the mother of future resistance leader John Connor. It's like the ultimate game of cat and mouse, except with robots and time travel. If you're fascinated by these sinister characters or have your own favorite villains to add to the list, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. Share your thoughts on these villains or suggest others in the comments below. Let's celebrate the dark side of cinema together. 4. Grand Moff Tarkin. Grand Moff Tarkin, a high-ranking official in the Star Wars Empire, had more power than even Darth Vader. With his command of the Death Star, Tarkin destroyed Alderaan, killing billions and earning a spot on this list. Princess Leia wasn't a fan, famously calling out his foul stench. Tarkin's legacy of destruction and his pivotal role in the Empire's reign of terror make him a villain to remember. Smelly insults aside, he left quite the mark on the galaxy. 3. Sauron. Sauron, the Dark Lord of Middle-earth, was the ultimate evil mastermind. He created the One Ring to control all others and spread corruption far and wide. After being defeated in the War of the Last Alliance, he spent centuries regaining his strength to conquer again. His influence was so deeply embedded in the One Ring that destroying it was the only way to truly vanquish him. Thanks to a brave hobbit, Sauron was finally defeated, ending his millennia-long reign of terror. Talk about being clingy. 2. Thanos. Thanos, the Mad Titan, had a twisted plan to save the universe by eliminating half of its population. With the Infinity Stones, he achieved his goal with a snap of his fingers, causing untold devastation. However, the Avengers undid his work, restoring life and defeating him. Thanos' reign of terror across the galaxy makes him one of the most infamous villains, even if his plans were ultimately reversed. Snapping isn't always the best way to solve problems. 1. Darth Sidious. Darth Sidious, also known as Emperor Palpatine, takes the top spot as the most evil villain. He manipulated everyone around him, orchestrating wars, genocides, and the creation of planet-destroying weapons. His influence spanned the entire Star Wars saga, culminating in his return in The Rise of Skywalker. Sidious's body count is astronomical, with entire planets and species wiped out under his rule. His legacy of manipulation and destruction cements him as the ultimate villain. Just remember, with great power comes great, evil schemes, apparently. There you have it, folks. The top 10 most pernicious movie villains of all time. These dastardly characters have left an indelible mark on the world of cinema, captivating audiences with their evil deeds and sinister personas. From Loki's mischievous tricks to Darth Sidious's galaxy-wide chaos, these villains remind us that sometimes it's good to be bad, at least on the big screen. So who are some of your favorite movie villains? Drop a comment below and let us know. We promise we won't tell the heroes.